Hello everyone, my name is Derpify and welcome to Don't Starve. So just like the title suggests, this is going to be a survival game where you're going to have to get food, shelter, anything basically that a person or a character in this game will actually need to survive. We can see there are creepy little hands coming down. We can see there are spiders that have got really big mouths for a spider. I don't know what do spiders even have mouths? Like, I know they've got to eat food somehow, but isn't it like all the fangs and like juices? Don't they just drink the anyway? If you have any information regarding that, you can sure as hell leave it down below because that is always appreciated. Anyway, this game is currently in beta. The last update was 15 days ago, which I am playing right now. It is available on Steam for basically pre-order / early access. And actually, it's an interesting thing, when I bought this, it actually said that I have an extra copy to give away as a bit of a thank you for basically supporting the game as it's being developed, and yeah, basically just a little bit of a courtesy thing. So if you want to actually get this game for free, I'm just going to give this code away, so leave a comment down below. Didn't actually plan this before I started recording, but I only just remembered that I do have that extra copy. So that is that. So one of you guys is going to win that. Just leave a comment. That's all you have to do. So we're going to go ahead and click on play, make a new world, and this will erase your current world and any saved games in it. Yes, we're going to. Which world generation method would you like to use? Now, this testing one, I assume, is obviously a new world generation that's being brought in during the beta, and it's probably going to have some problems, so we're going to go ahead and just use the default world generation. We can see we've got a character selection screen here. At the beginning, you've only got Wilson, who is the gentleman scientist, and it says, "I'll conquer it all with the power of my mind," and one of his little things is that he grows a magnificent beard. So we can see there's a few other characters. I think there's like quite a few different people that you're going to be able to play with. This looks like an old lady. That looks like a guy with a really nice flared out moustache. This looks like, I don't know, a little kid that probably I don't know, picks on spiders and things like that. So Wilson is the only person we have right now. I'm not sure if the other characters are actually in the game yet, but regardless, they are locked and you can't play them once you start up for the first time. So we're going to start generating the world. We're going to be herding the pines, reticulating the game theory, generating buckets and buckets of loot, I think that's what it said, or water, inserting trees. Okay, so ready to play. How long will you survive? So we have this interesting character. Say, pal, you don't look so good. You better find something needed before night comes. And you will notice that every time someone speaks in this game, it's like an instrument. It's some brass instrument. I'm not actually that great with the sounds of different instruments and what they make, but it's like some brass instrument that just adds a really strange and unique feeling. Like, it actually conveys like a really strong sense of, you know, what they're saying. Like, when you read what they're saying and you listen to the actual instrument and the way that it's played, you definitely do get a really good sense of, you know, what the person is like thinking as they're saying it. Basically, are they sad? Are they happy? Are they, you know, informative? Are they being stupid to you? Are they saying, "Whoa, you better derp derp"? And yeah, that's basically the way that speech works in the game as of right now, and it's pretty damn unique. I've never seen another game. Well, I guess there are some games which use their own languages, but certainly a musical instrument, I cannot recall anything that actually replaces the sound of people's voices with a musical instrument. So we're running around, use the W, A, and D buttons, and also the mouse left mouse button is to basically interact with something. So we can pick a flower, we can examine a rabbit hole, and it says that must lead to the kingdom of the bunnymen. So the bunnymen are, of course, the furry little bastards that run around having sex with each other, like just crazy rabbits, because again, that's just pretty much what they do. And they can probably like try and eat our grass and stuff, so we're going to try and catch them a little bit later on. But at the moment, we're basically just running around picking up flour, flint. We can look at birds, and apparently that might mean that spring is coming. This is essentially just your character examining something and saying his thoughts about it. And this bird just keeps on dropping seeds, so we can actually just keep on actually picking them up, because they will be useful later for actually trying to catch the birds. So you can see that the rabbits are always going to just run straight into their holes, and we can see that as I've been collecting stuff, you've heard like sort of a ship dock ding-a-ding-a-ling thing. It's I don't even know what the exact sound is, but if we pick some more, we might actually be able to have it play again, or maybe not. But that sound essentially means every time you have enough materials to make a certain basically item or piece of equipment. So we can see we can make a backpack with 4 bits of grass and 4 twigs. I think they're actually called, yeah, they're actually called twigs. So they're basically a dead tree, or it's a young tree that you basically walk up to and snap, and you can use the twigs for certain things. Now, first thing you'll see here is we have an axe that we can just go ahead, click on, and build that, and that'll automatically be equipped. We can right mouse button if we want to unequip it. Very very simple and fairly easy to understand controls in this game. I definitely would find it you know, not even necessary to have a tutorial for this, because you essentially just jump in, you look at things, and naturally you want to click at them. I guess if you didn't realize that that's what most games usually want you to do, like clicking on things, you might have a little bit of trouble. But we're running around, we can see that there's bees, we're chopping down trees. You actually have to hold down your left mouse button to continuously chop at these trees, and we're picking up pine cones and also wood, so the wood's going to be useful, obviously. Whoa, that's a big, is that one of the spider eggs? Oh my god. Okay, we're running away, because that is not going to be the best thing for us to do. We have no armor, we have no anything at the moment. I don't even know how to get armor, because I've only played quite a short bit of this just so I can get a general feel, and then basically discover it along with you guys as I play through it. So we can see here we've got our timer. We've got this red area here, which is actually the dusk period, basically when it's starting to get dark, and you should think about getting safety with light and things like that. Not sure if there's shelters quite yet. There probably is, because I haven't been, again, like I said, too far in this game. We can actually try and attack the birds, but they're very quick to get away. You can also try and attack the rabbits as well, but again, they are quick, so pretty much everything in this game tries to get away from you as quickly as possible, so it does get a bit difficult. If you want to actually start eating meat, traps and things like that do definitely come into play. We can pick these berry bushes, and back to this little dial here. Obviously this darkish blue slash kind of a little bit of a purple will indicate that it is night time. We're going to come up very shortly upon that dusk period, and we will start to craft a few other things for us. And obviously this gigantic yellow area here, the majority of the dial is actually just daytime. And here we go, it's getting late, so we should probably think about getting a fire up, but you are actually safe during this dusk period as far as I can tell. There may be increased enemies, I have no idea, but it seems that you won't run into enemies, and you can still see what you're doing and generally just do a couple of last minute things before it actually gets far too dark. Darkness is a very important and powerful thing in this game. You'll see very shortly. I'll actually go onto my lighting, and I'll actually build a campfire. We can just pop that down anywhere, and we'll see the really nice little animation for it to actually be created. The art style and the way that things are animated in this game it's just very, very charming. It's very addicting as well, because I don't know, just the sounds of cutting down a tree, or the sounds of collecting something, the way his hands like just do that really quick cartoonish movement, it's really nice to look at. I mean, it's really fluid and just really well done. So yeah, basically I definitely do like the animation and the art style and things like that. We can see we have reached this very dark part of the night, and if we were to run out here, eventually we're just not going to be able to see anything at all. It gets completely black out there, so you don't know what's there. Oh my god, what was that? I've never encountered enemies apart from the spiders we saw earlier, and the bees that I think we saw earlier, but I didn't actually mention them because they're just bees that fly around, and if you attack them, you can get into some pretty big trouble, and they will attack you as well. As for tools, we can still only make an axe, because we're going to need 2 bits of flint for a pickaxe, and again 2 bits of flint for that shovel. You can also get a hammer and a razor. So we can see it tells us that we can shave off your dirty beatnik beard with the razor, and also there's we can use a science machine to learn more. Now we can see that the radius around this this actual fire has actually gone down, so we have to add some fuel to it. You basically just click on, I think you can click on a lot of things, and oh, I can cook seeds. I had no idea I could cook seeds. Let's just cook a few of them. We can see here is our health, 100 out of 100, and we've got 33 out of, I'm assuming 100 hunger basically. So this is, if you start going, you know, really low on this, you're probably going to start losing health and you will eventually die. It is a very, very sudden death. So we'll go ahead, toasted seeds. We can see they'll increase by, I don't know, like 10% of your hunger. We can eat some berries and they'll do about the same, because these are very basic things. We will definitely have to add more logs to this fire. So that's definitely, you definitely want to have some excess logs before the start of the night. Otherwise you will basically be turned into a dark area. Here we go, here's the saving thing that pops down. Really cool little mechanism. But again, you don't necessarily need logs to survive the first night or anything like that. You can use pieces of grass just to continuously make torches and stuff. The tab key is going to take you, whoa, if you actually hold the tab key down, it's going to go and do crazy stuff like that. I'm sorry if I actually hurt your eyes there, but that's just the way that the game wants to punish you for holding the tab key for some reason. But anyway, that's completely fine. Yeah, this is the map. This is where I started. We can see there's the spiders. There's a bit of a a bee's nest here. I wonder if you must be able to collect honey out of their nest, because that just seems like a very logical thing to be able to do. We're just going to leave that fire there, basically. Go down, cut some more trees down, and see what else we can basically discover in this land. We can actually make a bigger backpack, because as we can see right here down the bottom, once I stop or finish cutting this tree, that is probably the biggest tree that you can get. They drop about 3 to 4 pieces of wood and a couple of pine cones. Actually, with the pine cones, we're not going to plant them just yet, because we're going to sort of wait until we have a sort of a base of operations. Okay, so we can see there that our axe is actually broken, so we obviously do need to make another one if we want to cut this down. We can see this flint there as well, just to the left of us. We're going to go ahead and grab that. Take that, nature. That's what we say when we examine that evergreen. So we're supposedly angry at nature for whatever reason, maybe because sometimes nature doesn't want you to survive. There we go, there are all the bees. Now I think they are quite a passive mob. I'm trying to pick this grass. I think they're quite a passive mob until you start being a bit crazy with them. So as we can see, I can actually just, you know, walk up to them and go crazy, and they won't actually do anything to me. We can pick up some carrots, get some berry bushes. I'm not sure if you can plant carrots. You can only eat them at the moment when it's in the inventory like that. Maybe you can cook carrots. Roasted carrot will be kind of nice. Carrot actually gets pretty sweet. If you ever had it roasted, that is really delicious. So that is probably what we're going to try and do later when we get another fire. And we can see the color of the grass has actually changed. Whoa! Oh my god! A turkey? That's a gigantic to come back. Oh my god, that is, what the hell? I had no idea this was here. This has definitely got to be a recent update, because the last time I played this, I didn't have any crazy turkeys jumping. Oh my, yes. We just hit attack once and he'll just keep on following. I don't know if it's possible to actually get him, but it doesn't look like it is. Look how close he's getting. Oh my god, okay. We need some more flint and stuff like that, because it is obviously a big part of it, part of surviving, getting flint for our tools. And we can see that we can make a backpack and a trap. Let's make the trap. It's going to go straight into our inventory, and we can actually place that. I think the best place that I have found is to place it actually maybe anywhere if you put seeds inside of it, because then a bird will be more tempted to actually go into it. So I think that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to set the trap there. I don't think I have any more seeds left. Okay, that's a bit of a problem, because I'm not going to be able to use that for the birds. I don't think it will have a really low success chance, I believe. Not 100% on that though. You can see that we're a little bit over halfway through the day, so we're gonna just grab some more flint and things, try and find a rabbit hole to actually place this trap near. Actually, I'm missing a lot of flint. I don't know why I'm doing that. There's so many things that you look at and sort of take note of in this game. Can get a little bit easy to actually... So here we've got 3 rabbit holes here. And obviously just walking up to them is not going to get me absolutely anything, because they're just going to run back out into them. However, this is a little trick that I discovered. You can go make a shovel and right mouse button to equip the shovel. Then you can go ahead and click on this rabbit hole and it's going to dig it out, and there we go. He's right in our trap. So now we can check the trap and we actually have a rabbit. And do you like science? That's what happens when we actually examine it. I'm going to place this trap here again, so I can get this second guy. So that's basically seems to be the most effective. Oh, he actually came out of that one, but this hole should have one in it. No, it actually, you can sort of herd them in. You don't have like a super duper amount of control apart from the direction they come out of when you're like digging them out. So like I can chase him there, but he's still not quite. Actually, he does actually move closer to the trap once he's you know, like a certain distance. So we can, I can't carry any more stuff. So that's, oh, I've got actually seeds here. Let's just drop them for a second and see if we can make a backpack. So it's going to increase our inventory to this size. I'm just going to put the rabbits over here. Now this just, what is wrong with this turkey? He has got some problems. I can actually dig out this grass, and that allows me to take these grass tufts and actually keep planting them. So basically you get one grass, and you get also the grass tuft out of everything that you dig out. So that is going to be the end of this episode for right now. This game is really interesting in development. It is getting a lot of new updates and things like that. So stay tuned for the next night in this episode. It is going to end right now. We're going to pick up some seeds. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time.